Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Today we bring attention to a crucial issue, that is child adoption. This campaign seeks to shed light of the struggle faced by children who are orphaned, abandoned, and whose biological parents are unable to provide proper care. These children are often left in institution or temporary care, yearning for a permanent and loving family. The purpose of this campaign is twofold. First, we aim to encourage more families to see adoption as a viable option, providing these children with a loving home. Adoption isn't just about giving a child a place to stay, it's about offering them a life filled with stability, support, and opportunity. It's a chance for these children to thrive, not just survive. Second, we want to address and reduce the stigma that surrounds adoption. Some people still view adoptive family differently, but it's important to shift the mindset and promote a positive image of the adoption. An adoptive family is just as loving, committed, and capable as any other family. Every child deserves to feel wanted and accepted regardless of their background. So, let's work together, spread awareness, break down misconception, and show that adopting a child is one of the most compassionate and impactful choices for family.
When it comes to raising awareness about child adoption, understanding the target audience is essential. Our campaign is designed to reach a diverse group of people who can make a significant difference in the lives of children. Firstly, we are speaking to families facing fertility issues. Adoption can be a beautiful solution for couples who wish to experience the joy of parenthood but are unable to conceive biologically. It offers them a chance to fulfill their dreams of raising a child. Next, we want to reach out to single parents who are ready and willing to open their hearts and homes. A loving environment doesn't require two parents, just dedication and compassion. Kinship adoption is another important focus. When relatives take in a child who needs care, it helps keep the child connected to their family roots and cultural background, providing a sense of continuity and belonging. We also aim to engage the government and policymakers to support initiatives that makes the adoption process smoother and more accessible for prospective parents. Finally, older or established couple can offer stability and life experience that can be incredibly valuable for the children in need of nurturing environment. By targeting this group, we hope to increase adoption rate and ensure that every child find a loving, permanent home.
Next is background information. To understand the significance of child adoption, let's first take a look at what it entails and the different ways it can take place. The definition of child adoption is a legal process where individuals or couples assume the role of permanent parents. For a non-biological child, once completed, the adoptive parents have the same rights and responsibility as biological parents, providing a stable and loving environment for the child. There are several types of adoption, each serving different needs and circumstances. Let's explore this with some examples from Malaysia. The first is public agency adoption. It is managed by organisations like the Department of Social Welfare or Jabatan Kebajikan Masyarakat, which is JKM. JKM helps place children who have experienced abandonment, abuse or neglect into safe and loving homes, often through foster care or adoption arrangement. Next is private agency adoption. It is handled by licensed organisations such as Orphan Care Foundation. Orphan Care works with birth and adoptive parents, offering services like the Baby Hatch program, which provides a safe space for parents to anonymously leave their babies to be adopted. Lastly, independent adoption involves direct arrangement between both parents and adoptive parents. In Malaysia, the process often requires a lawyer to navigate legal procedures such as obtaining a court order to ensure the adoption is legally recognized. So in conclusion, these different adoption types in Malaysia offer a various pathway to providing children with the loving, permanent families that they deserve.
Okay, hello everyone. So now, let's explore the local perspective on adoption in Malaysia, where cultural and legal factors play a significant role in shaping the adoption process. So, in Malaysia, adoption is governed by two primary legal frameworks. First one, the Adoption Act of 1952 for non-Muslim, and the other one is the Islamic Family Law for Muslim. This law aims to ensure that the children who cannot be cared by their biological parents can still grow up in a nurturing family environment. So, the adoption process involves court hearings and investigation by a guardian ad litem to verify that the child's welfare is prioritized. Once approved, adoptive parents receive a new birth certificate for the child, which does not indicate the adoption status, providing a sense of normalcy and inclusion. However, adoption in Malaysia does come with its own challenges. Cultural stigma can be a barrier as traditional views sometimes cast doubt on the legitimacy of adoption, making the adoptive family and the biological one feel different. Moreover, citizenship complication can arise, especially in cross-border adoption, where adopted children may face difficulties obtaining Malaysian citizenship, impacting their access to essential rights and services. So, the conclusion is, these legal and cultural challenges highlight the need for greater awareness and support for adoptive family in Malaysia, ensuring that every child has the opportunity to grow up in a loving home.
Hey guys, now let's shift our focus to the global perspective on international adoption, where regulations and ethical concerns come into the play. International adoption is regulated by the Hague Convention on Protection of Children and Cooperation in Respect of Inter-Country Adoption. This international treaty aims to safeguard against child trafficking and ensure that all adoptions are conducted ethically, with the child's best interest as the priority. Countries like the United States, Australia and many European nations participate in international adoptions, with thousands of children finding home across borders every year. However, the process is not without its complexities. One significant issue is the risk of child trafficking, where children can be exploited or illegally traded under the guise of adoption. This dark side of international adoption highlights the need for stringent checks and balances to protect vulnerable children. Another concern is the commodification of children, sometimes referred to as the baby trade, where unethical practices may prioritize profit over the welfare of the child. To combat these issues, regulatory frameworks emphasize protecting the child's welfare and rights above the desires of prospective parents. This approach ensures that every adoption serves the best interest of the child, rather than becoming merely a transaction. In essence, while international adoption provides a pathway to a better life for many children, it also demands careful regulation and oversight to prevent exploitation and maintain ethical standards.
So now, let's take a closer look at the adoption statistic both locally and globally. So, in Malaysia, many children, especially older ones and those with special needs, remain in institutional care until they turn 18. Younger children are more likely to be adopted, while older children often face longer waits. Adoption services such as orphan care help facilitate adoption, but many older children still hope for a family to call their own.
As for global statistics, around 120,000 children in the US are currently waiting for adoption, and globally, the number reaches 2 million according to UNICEF. This highlights the widespread need for adoptive families. Despite effort and facilitate adoption, older children and those with special needs often face longer waiting times compared to infants and toddlers. However, international adoption rates have been declining, with countries like China and Russia prioritizing domestic adoption. This trend aims to keep children in their birth countries whenever possible, focusing on their well-being and cultural continuity. In conclusion, this statistic emphasizes the ongoing challenge of ensuring every child in the adoption system, especially older ones, has the chance to find loving humanity.
Together,
we can create a better future for children in need.
let's make a difference, one adoption at a time.